Hey guys, how's it going?
What's going on, Hawks? Paul Goebel,
Christian Kemp.
as you guys know. Hey, we're just going to talk about something real quick. Have you ever wanted to make a good first impression, but you really didn't know how?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, me too. A lot of times when we're trying to make a good first impression, at least with our teachers or with the public on social media, it's, you think it's kind of hard. You may think it's intimidating. But we do have a product today that we're going to share with you from Adobe. And Mr. Kemp can talk a little bit about Adobe, Photoshop, for example, some of the other things, and he'll tell you, Mr. Kemp, are they easy to use?
Not really. If you know how to use them, they're not too bad. But it takes a lot of time, and they're real finicky about certain things. You have to use them pretty often to get good at them.
I thought our battery was about to die. Anyway,
this will get cut. It's okay.
But Mr. Fowler's been teaching some Photoshop and whatnot, but if you're not in one of his classes, you may want to consider trying Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is available on your iPad as well as on your Chromebook, and it works great. It's something that's very easy to use. The interface is very simple. So we're going to talk about that today, and enjoy the video.
Yeah.
So once we select Smart Post, you're going to be able to have a page that shows you where all your posts are, the ones that you've created. The next thing is just need to pick a background or a template to start from. I just picked this one randomly. From there, you're able to just kind of manipulate it any way you want. You have all these templates. Once you've selected it, you can change it. So in this case, I'm changing LA to HJ. This is a cool beach scene. And then from there, down at the bottom, you have different things, different options that you can do. So you can change any kind of text that you want to. So it had story there, so I just changed that to Hawks. Nothing too difficult there. You also have quite a few other options down at the bottom, whether it's add or design, resize. You can change your layout. Once you go through all those, you have a ton of choices. You can change it, based on what you really look for. A lot of these, if you see these backgrounds on Instagram, you might kind of wonder how they do it. This is a free way to get a really high quality background that can fit just a huge variety of screen sizes. You could have it formatted for Facebook. You could have it 16:9. You could have it square for Instagram. There's just a lot of choices there. You can choose your own background. You can add your own photos. You can do a lot of different spacing with it, however you want to make it work for you. A lot of people are just going to this now where you could have a photo company, you could have a bakery, you can have all these small businesses, and people are wondering, how do I get that high-end look? And really, it doesn't take very much. So whether you're a coach or whether you just want to have a cool background and you're not using the normal Instagram filters and that kind of stuff, and you wanted to just maybe take it and kick it up a notch, you could really do some cool stuff with this. You could really make a cool school project with this as well. And then once you're done with it, you can save it. What I like about it, it allows you to do the post with some transitions and some video into it. It just kind of really animates it neat and cool. So it's kind of a neat thing here. So the next one we're going to do is Spark Page. And Spark Page is basically where the Spark Post gives you animations. This one is just per slide. So in the past, teachers used like Keynote and stuff like that to create these pages. But with this, you're able to, with Spark Page, you can actually create quickly a neat looking page, and you don't have to really go to say Google to pull your images. So once you've decided where you want to set your text, you can put it anywhere, move that around a little bit, and then from there you can choose images. You have some cool things that you can choose from. So like I'm just going to pick a hawk and a picture of a hawk, and you're going to see a lot of them just pop up. So at that point, what you can do is you can pick one and put it there. So now you have it there. And then the next thing you can do from there is you can do a little bit more editing. You have that toolbar up at the top. It's creating everything for you. It's really fast. So you kind of get just this fast, light version of Adobe Photoshop that you can then manipulate, and then you can just quickly change the look of it just by these fab templates basically they've created for you. And then that's, you can just pick whichever one you like. Some of them are not my style or not what I would like, but some of them are kind of cool. And then it saves it for you there, and you have it, and you're able to, it has your pages there that you've created. It gives you a ton, like if you're looking through inspiration there, you can go through and let's just say you're not super creative, but you have, what you're looking for, you can go through there and you can create that. So the next and final one that we have is Spark Video. So with Spark Video, it also is kind of neat because it gives you some ideas that you can choose from. In doing so, you're just basically going to type in kind of what your project is. So I pick technology, of course, and then you can kind of choose through and decide kind of like the type of a lesson or what kind of presentation you're trying to do. I'm trying to teach a lesson, so in this case I'm going to choose that. You can choose basically go through there and it basically gives you a storyboard that you can fill in some videos and you can put it in there. You can choose up at the top kind of the layout. It gives you some themes. You can resize whatever you want, and it also has a good choice of music that you can put in there. From there, you can share it, and you can share it directly to social media, or you can save it. This is a great way to get videos done really quick without having to go through iMovie. And they render relatively fast.
Yeah.